Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is that time of year where I like to close down my pool. I close down a little bit early. We live in Texas. It is mid-September and I'm going to close it down now because it takes one cold front to keep everybody out of the pool, and that's probably a week or two away. So I'm just going to get a jump on it and get it over with now. I've already started disconnecting some stuff, but you can check out all my videos on how I plumbed everything this year. I did a video on that fountain right there, which was awesome this season. I did another video on a homemade vacuum that I made, so I'll link all those videos in the description of this video so you can check them out. But I'm closing a little bit different than I did last year. Last year I used a different chemical. I'm using the same cover that I used last year because it was awesome. It was made by Intex. I'm going to show you that cover here, and I'll link all that stuff, everything that I use. But I'm going to use the winterizing ball. I'll forget the name, but I'll go see it here in a second. I'll show it to you. I'm hearing tons of great things about this product, so I figure why not? We'll give it a try and see what the pool looks like next spring after we use it. So let's get started. Okay, so here's everything I'm going to use, just so everybody has a list of everything. I used the deluxe pool cover by Intex. Mine's an 18-foot pool. I used the same product last year and it worked awesome. It's got these quick release clamps that you can attach to the arms of the pool and just help secure it. Here's the winter pill. I think it's called Aqua Pill. It rubbed off. Aqua Pill. Winter pill. Basically, this back here, you're going to take this blue pin and I guess puncture a hole in there, and then we'll remove this pin and you just let this float in the water all off season. I use Shrinkwrap. I use Shrinkwrap to wrap around the edge of the pool. And we get a lot of wind here in Texas, and the Shrinkwrap really helps to keep the cover on and doesn't let any wind get up underneath there. So I'm going to show you how I do that also. And then I use rope and scissors, and I use the rope to tie down in the middle. I bought the pillows last year. My pillow didn't last and it kind of lost its air, so I'm going to use a big float in the middle, kind of like a donut. So real quick, what I'm going to do this year, I'm going to go ahead and leave my skimmer alone. I got a valve right there. I'm going to take the hoses off and leave everything else there throughout the winter. It'll be fine. I'll remove my fountain and I'll pull this hose off. I leave that on there because that keeps the water locked in the pool. I leave my PVC on here. I've never had any issues, and we've had some really harsh winters. I just keep that valve closed, and I also keep the black plugs. These things, I keep those inside the holes also. But I'll remove all these hoses, and I like to pack up my pump every year. I'm actually going to look into buying a new pump this off season. This one's got like 4 years on it. It's still working, but you know, I need to upgrade. The button's getting kind of worn and hard to push. So that's that. And that's how I do it. I don't know if you saw it in the time lapse, but I almost forgot to put the chemical ball in there. Don't forget to put the chemical ball pill in there. So I took the ladder out, and I keep the ladder out. I'll put it in the shed. In the off season, again, I'm going to take off the hoses because I don't want them to be out here exposed to the winter. We get below freezing temperatures here in this part of Texas sometimes. So, but every bit of PVC I've added, well, this was added this year. This piece is like 2 or 3 years old now, and it's done fine. I've never had any cracks or any leaks. So I got my donut there in the middle. I got a string tied to one end and to the other, so hopefully it won't float around with the wind too much. Like I said, we get a ton of wind here in this part of Texas, so that is exactly why I shrink wrap, and it saves me every year with my pool cover, with it not blowing away or getting torn to shreds. So hope this video helped. End of a great pool season. I want to thank everybody for getting me the subscribers and the views that I got this summer. It was a blessing, and I thank every one of you for watching our videos. I hope they help you. Again, you can always leave a comment or email me. My email's on there, and I'll be happy to assist in any way I can. So until next pool season, I appreciate you watching.